Antipope Francis is a very evil man. He is not only evil in general, but I believe him to be a communist, a Freemason, and a homosexual. I believe the majority of bishops and cardinals that he has appointed are homosexuals. So one homosexual begets other homosexuals. This is the third in a series of videos I'm doing on this, the greatest anti-pope of history. He is not a valid pope, never was. He was put in by a militant, Marxist, communist group of cardinals and bishops called the Saint Gallen Mafia. That is the name they used to describe themselves. They would meet once a year from 1995 to 2006 in order to elect a pope to their own liking who would completely change the church to their own heretical and perverted views. Yeah, so he's totally invalid. Benedict did not resign freely. He was forced out by various political figures in the United States and by others, and by the large number of evil Freemasonic cardinals and bishops in the Vatican. They've had a plan to put in an antipope for years and years, and now they've succeeded. Francis has been in there for about 6 years now, and he's on his way to wrecking the church completely. Our Lady at Bayside, which is a genuine apparition, said that she's counting on the lay people to go forward and save the church. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm just an ordinary layman, but I'm looking to reach out to other people who will join me to try to oust this false pope and restore the church to its true foundation. I'm waiting to hear from you all. We need to do something. If we are Catholics, we cannot bear to see a demonic figure in the Vatican. So let us band together and fight for all heaven's glory, so that we can change this whole miserable story of the church. Francis must leave, and we will try to force him out with all the power we have. We must put pressure on the bishops and cardinals to replace him, or to put back Pope Benedict. You know, when Pope Benedict resigned, within hours, two bolts of lightning struck the steeple of the Vatican dome successively within seconds of each other. And that was God's sign warning that the Pope had made a fatal mistake by resigning. He did not trust our Lord enough, I presume, and out of fear he fled. He had actually said when he became Pope that to pray for him that he not flee from the wolves who were in the church. And it seems that he has fled rather than fight. Normally a pope should never leave the papacy. And of course it was not free. I knew from reports of a cardinal who was visiting China that he said within a year, and this was like in 2012, that the Pope would resign or he would die. The cardinals would kill him. And so the real unfortunate state of the church now, we have a man who is a wolf in sheep's clothing. And you only have to look, his latest thing now, he's openly attacking the holy traditions of the church. He wants the church to be dislodged from its ideological and religious footing and set free from any true beliefs and teachings. He has been charged by 19 theologians and scholars in the last couple of weeks of being guilty of 7 heresies. This is the second group that has come forward to say the Pope is a heretic. And the Pope has not responded to either of these 2 separate challenges to his teaching. Those who would like to join me in this crusade against the devil incarnate who is sitting on the throne of Peter, you can reach me at 786-612-3881. Or you can email me at fjalbus, like my last name, at atlanticbb.net. We must form into a pressure group to galvanize the cardinals and bishops to remove this impostor from the Vatican. I will be making videos in a regular succession over the next several months to expose this problem, which is the greatest problem facing the church. Do you wish to save your soul? You're responsible for the Pope, for there to be a valid Pope. It's up to the laymen to go forward to save the church. The clergy will not act unless we put pressure on them. So yes, call me right away or email me, and let us band together in a holy alliance to remove this evil from the church so that the church may be restored to its former glory. Yes, so that's it for today, ladies and gentlemen. I'm waiting to hear from you. I will now be uploading this video to YouTube.